an interesting one. It's about more elderly people working. They're not necessarily working full-time jobs, but they are working more part-time jobs, and of course they are continuing to work longer into their life because they're living a lot longer. But the reason why these people are working isn't necessarily for money. It's more that they're looking for something to do and they want to feel useful. So of all the people that were surveyed, the reasons for working were pretty interesting. They said that a lot of it were they want to help people, they want to stay healthy, because they kind of know that a lot of people, when they retire, they just don't do anything. They just sit around and basically wait for God to take them. And by continuing to work, you stay active, you keep your brain ticking over, you keep your body moving, so it's good on that front. They also said they want to feel healthy, they want to make good use of their time, and also they can find jobs that are a little bit more relaxed. You know, it doesn't have to be in the giant corporate thing. A lot of them were in like hospitality sectors, things like that. So not the most like responsible job that you can have, where if something goes wrong, your life is over. You know, hospitality, if something goes wrong, it's just a food order, not the end of the world. You move on, bang bang, the end. But one of the things that they particularly look for, these elderly people, is a job that is close to home. That's apparently one of the most important things, is they don't want a long commute time. And hey, I can't blame them. If I'm an elderly person looking for a nice relaxed job, then yeah, I would do that. But apparently there is still a stigma against people working, even in Japan, at people working an elderly age. And a lot of these people say that they have felt discrimination from people who don't want to hire someone who is elderly. What do you think? Would you hire an elderly person? Personally, I think chances are hiring an elderly person is particularly good, because unless they have any health issues, they're probably going to turn up for work every day. They're going to be responsible. They are not going to be late for work. I'd be very surprised if someone in their 60s, 70s is late for work, and they're going to come in, do a pretty good job and leave. Whereas if you look at someone like a teenager, they're probably going to come in maybe a little bit hungover, which is a thing. They are maybe going to be a little bit flaky. They're not going to be so responsible. I think if I had a choice, this is interesting, if you had a choice between a elderly person and a young person, who are you going to take? It depends on the role. If it's something like a shop counter thing where you're like scanning stuff, maybe I'll choose an elderly person. I think they would be better with the customers. Depends where it is. If it's like a fashion shop, I'd probably want to have a younger person because it's cool, it's hip. But if it's like a supermarket or something, I'll take the elderly person. What do you think? Who would you take? Elderly or young? Let's give you the scenario. A average supermarket job. Who are you taking? Then let's go a restaurant. Who are you taking? Old or young? And if it's a clothing shop, who are you going to take? Old or young? And I'll throw one more in. A like tourist board. Like a job working in a tourist board, having to help tourists. Who are you going to go? Old or young? Let me know in the comments below. Now next news story coming